So let us look into the Assam Nagaland border dispute. So Assam আৰু নাগালেণ্ডৰ যিটো border dispute, it has been the longest and the bloodiest. Lot of bloodshed has happened. So সেইটো মানে বহুত মানে এইটো 63 নাগালেণ্ড ক্ৰিয়েট হৈছিলে। Dispute is predating 1963. In fact, predates 1947. It has been there since long. There has been claims and counterclaims going on forever. So 434 kilometer long boundary. What is the dispute, or what is the issue? Again, it has on its core the non-acceptance of the newly created state of Nagaland of the boundary defined by the statute of 1963. So, sorry, 1962, there was this Nagaland Act. So based on that, the boundary of Nagaland was defined, but Nagaland government, newly created Nagaland government, refused to accept that boundary. What is their contention? Their contention is that they are referring to two agreements. There is this 9-point agreement signed between Naga National Council, NNC বুলি কয়, and সেই সময়ৰ অসমৰ গভৰ্ণৰ আকবৰ হাইদৰি, তেওঁলোকৰ মাজত সাইন হৈছিলে in the year 1947. আৰু secondly, they refer to the 16-point agreement signed in or issued in 1960. So there, in both these agreements, the Naga representatives, they demanded the restoration of Naga areas. Again, this is a very subjective demand. Their claim, based on traditional claims of rule of local chieftains, is actually not very strong. It is quite tenuous because at that time borders were not clearly defined. So you can keep on extending your claims based on this reason or the other. But while demarcating boundaries of constitutionally created states, you have to take into contention or take into account all factors that impacts the further continued relation between states. So Nagaland এটোৰ বেসিছত কি কয় যে 12,488 square kilometer of Assam is or what they claim as Nagalim is within Assam, or of Nagaland is within Assam. So this is what they say. And Ahomor to আমি কালি কৈছে যে around how much? 59,490 hectares of our land are encroached by Nagaland. So this is the issue, because there are non-agreement on the border. So it has recreated quite a volatile situation. It has been quite bloody, and there has been intractability, or you can say the fact that we are not able to come to a solution even after more than 50 years is a testimony to the fact that this is a really problematic area for some. And as well as Nagaland also face similar issues, because if you are having unresolved borders, then many other problems tend to get subsided. Now, see, yesterday in our last class, I forgot to show you this map. Now, যিটো এৰিয়াত আমাৰ মিজোৰাম আৰু অসমৰ মাজত ইছ্যুটো চলি আছে, this is the area. And remember, কোনকেইখন বৰ্ডাৰ ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্টে টাচ কৰে কোনকেইখন ষ্টেটক মিজোৰামৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত কৰিমগঞ্জ হাইলাকান্দি আৰু কাছাৰ তিনিওখনে টাচ কৰে ঠিক আছে মণিপুৰৰ ক্ষেত্ৰতো সেনেকে কিখন আছে নাগালেণ্ডৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত কি আছে আমি এইটো চাম এইটোত ফ্লেশ পইণ্ট হৈছিলে যেটো এই 2021ৰ ইনসিডেন্টটো তাৰপিছত মণিপুৰৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত কি হৈছে চাওক সৰি নাগালেণ্ডৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত কি হৈছে চাওক নাগালেণ্ডৰ যেটো আমাৰ এতিয়া 62 ডিফাইন্ড বৰ্ডাৰ নাগালেণ্ড ফৰ্ম হোৱাৰ পিছত এইটো বাট তেওঁলোকৰ যেটো NSC and IM বুলি গ্ৰুপ আছে তেওঁলোকেটো ক্লেইম কৰে আমাৰ যেটো নৰ্থ ইষ্ট ৰেলৱে আছে এই ৰেলৱে লাইনৰ এফালে যিমান গোটেইখিনি তেওঁলোকে ক্লেইম কৰে বাট এই এৰিয়া it becomes the bone of contention okay so ইয়াতে they keep on extending encroaching it will be a hot zone আৰু be mindful কোনখন district impacted হয় কাৰ্বি আংলং গোলাঘাট ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্টৰ কথা শুনো we know about মেৰাপানী incident and যোৰহাটৰ কথা জানো শিৱসাগৰ হয়নে চৰাইদেউ আজিকালি so এই জিলাকেইখন impacted হয় so there is encroachment from Nagaland from this side and it creates a very volatile situation in this place. So this is the issue on the ground now মই অলপ আগতে ক'লো যে নাগালেণ্ড ক্ৰিয়েট হৈছিলে চৌথা নাগালেণ্ড এক্ট 1962 and again the border that was defined under this was based on a 1925 notification again colonial era notification it gote ekini area to Naga Hills বুলি কয় Tuensang area বুলি কয় 371(8) is on protection আছে এটো 62 ৰ আগতে হোৱা a constitutional safeguard still that could not assuage the aspirations of the Naga people and the new state was created so the newly formed Naga state did not accept this notification so according to them Nagaland should comprise of all Naga dominated areas of North Kasar but I'm talking about the districts of that time সেই সময়ৰ North Kasar সেই সময়ৰ নগাঁও জিলা কাৰণ কাৰ্বি আংলঙৰ এইখিনি এতিয়াটো নগাঁও এৰিয়াতে পৰিছিলে এই সময়ৰ শিৱসাগৰ জিলা গোটেই এতিয়া যি চৰাইদেউ গোটেইটো শিৱসাগৰ এৰিয়াতে পৰিছিলে শিৱসাগৰ জিলা এইবিলাক এৰিয়াৰ they want to have that within the boundary of so the heart of the matter is that differing perception about their border and their claim of greater Nagalim Nagalim বুলি এটা claim আছে which encompasses areas not only within India but also within Myanmar so এনেকুৱা এটা তেওঁলোকৰ greater Nagalimৰ এটা হেৰি এটা আছে they have this idea of greater Nagalim that creates problem yeah so moving forward so because of this because of the differing perception and because of continued encroachment there has been flare-ups border area flare-ups হৈছে 1965ত হৈছিলে প্ৰথমবাৰৰ বাবে তাৰ পিছত 1968ত হৈছিল 1979তো হৈছিল বিৰাট মানে serious violence মানে বহুত মানুহ মৰিছিলে আহে আৰু মানে তাৰ পিছত 1985 we all know I think we should know Merapani incident of Golaghat district তাৰ পিছত 2014তো হৈছিলে last হয় না so আৰু এটা কথা মন কৰিব এই এৰিয়াটো this is a heavily forested area আমাৰ ৰিজাৰ্ভ ফৰেষ্ট বিলাক আছে হয় না এইটো এৰিয়াটো বহুত বেছি so it gives good hideouts for militants so মই কালি কৈছিলো যে because of involvement of militants the Naga Assam issue has seen lot of violence actually as militants বিলাকে hideout that so that encourages Naga settlers from the mainland to come to settle in these border areas or tarpisod mane encouragement to Naga government dile or protection to Naga rebels this is Naga insurgent groups so this is the situation on the ground etia a problem to 65তে প্ৰথমতে গণ্ডগোল হৈছে so there has been efforts to resolve it in fact 79ত যেতিয়া violence হৈছিল efforts at resolution efforts towards resolution. So after the violence of 1979, a 10-kilometer wide disputed area belt was created. A disputed area belt create করেছে. It is a, you can say it is a neutral zone. A neutral zone. Neither Assam nor Nagaland will have influence in this. So be mindful of the fact that this area is within the administrative boundary of Assam. Somewhere boundary ভিতৰতে হয়. ঠিক আছে? But এইটো কাৰণ হৈছে নাগালেণ্ডৰ ভিতৰত আমি ক্লেইম কৰি আছো অসমৰ বাউণ্ডাৰীৰ ভিতৰতে claimed by Nagaland, and here what they have done is they have divided this area into 4 sectors. Sectors kita ki Difu Reserve Forest, South Nambor Reserve Forest, Rengma Reserve Forest, আৰু Doyang Reserve Forest. Area বিলাক properly identify হলে কোনটো এৰিয়াত problem হৈছে তেতিয়া আমি বস্তুবিলাক tackle কৰিলে ভাল হয় না. So that way we are geographically trying to pinpoint the areas of disturbances and trying to create a neutral zone. So এনেকুৱা efforts বিলাক হৈ আছে. তাৰপিছত বিভিন্ন committees set up হৈছিল, but again committees were not successful. Negotiations were not acceptable to both the parties. So later Supreme Court অসমে Supreme Court case file কৰিলে. Supreme Court প্ৰথমতে to they went for legal approach, then they realized that এইবিলাক ক্ষেত্ৰত যেনেকে নদীৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত যেটো হয় নদীৰ ক্ষেত্ৰতো it is difficult to find a legal solution. So similarly here Supreme Court went for mediation. প্ৰথমতে mediationৰ কাৰণে গ'ল, mediation attempt কৰিলে, mediator appoint কৰি পেলাই they tried to solve it, but this also failed. So in 2015, what Supreme Court did is that Supreme Court 2015 এটা মানে দুইটা গভৰ্ণমেণ্টকে মাতিলে, এটা প্ৰসেস ইনিশিয়েট কৰিলে কি যে একচুয়ালি যেটো এৰিয়াত মানে এটা অসম গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ কিছুমান ক্লেইম আছে, অসম গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ কিছুমান উইকনেস আছে যে সব there has been encroachment from Nagaland side, but Nagalandৰো হেনেকুৱা claims witnesses আছে. So এতিয়া processটো এটো চলি আছে যে Supreme Court মানে কোৰ্টত আছে ইস্যুটো, আৰু Supreme Court has mandated মানে hearing of witnesses from both the sides and trying to solve the issue through its own legal mechanism. Okay, আলোচনা হেৰিয়ত বা এটা যেটো হোৱা নাই, so Supreme Court the matter is now in Supreme Court. Okay, that is the current scenario. Why it is so intractable? Why is this problem so intractable? Why has it sustained? Why has it pestered for so long? Nagaland Ohomo problem to prothom issue to is a politicization. It has been politicized a lot. In fact, students' union of both Nagaland and Assam are really involved in this issue. Then insurgent groups are what are because of insurgent groups, it creates scenes for violence. There's a vested political interest আছে দুইটা সাইডে, কারণে এটো একটা sensitive issue এখানে area. Stimulating this issue can give political dividends for certain people. ঠিক আছে, আৰু মন কৰিব মানে there is a greater thing going on in the region, or you can say involving Nagaland. There is something called Naga peace process. এটো আপোনালোকে জানে চাগে, এতিয়াটো Naga framework এটাটো সাইন হৈছিল 2015ত. এটো এতিয়া nothing is moving, or it is like it is in cold storage, although talks are going on, but nothing concrete is yet to be finalized. But still the process is going on, and NSC and I'm to ceasefire the ceasefire is active militancy at local level. They are doing extortion and they are doing all the things, but local level extortion by to solicit militants support influence, but still relatively peacefully right now. But the ground reality is that unless the মানে অসম নাগালেণ্ড পিচ বৰ্ডাৰ ইছ্যুটোৰ বেকগ্ৰাউণ্ডত নাগা পিচ প্ৰচেছটো আছে, কাৰণ নাগা পিচ প্ৰচেছ may, although the government is claiming that it will not alter the geography or territorial map of the Northeast, but we do not know. So fine, if it is finalized, then again that is one of the criteria through which you can say the border dispute between Assam and Nagaland can come to a logical conclusion. And there is another economic angle to this problem. Economic angle to কি জানে? Is it to কৈছে disputed area belt? A area to that is very much rich in natural resources. Oil and gas, tea gardens. So it is very lucrative area, so nobody wants to, or like whoever is in dominance in that area, they want to keep their dominance, and it is a prized area. So that's why any prized area will naturally have many eyes. So that leads to intractability of the problem or continuation of the problem. Nobody is willing to give, everybody is willing to take. The chief minister goes, no, we should have a give and take approach. But অকল take কৰিলে নহব, give কৰিব লাগিব দুইটা সাইডৰ পৰা। So ইয়াতে অকল taking or part to হে নাগালেণ্ডৰ ফালৰ পৰা এইটোহে বেছি দেখা পোৱা যায় বা তেওঁলোকৰ পাৰ্সপেক্টিভটো তেনেকুৱা, আৰু ইকনমিক এংগলটো ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। ঠিক আছে, so obviously after doing the other two states, Meghalaya and Arunachal, general solution বা আমি এইটোৰ কথাও পাতিম যে what is the natural way forward, আৰু আমি সেইটোৰ পৰাই শিকিম। মেঘালয় আৰু অৰুণাচলৰ border dispute to পঢ়ি পেলাই বা border issue to পঢ়ি পেলাই আমি শিকিম solution কেনেকুৱা হ'ব পাৰে। ঠিক আছে, so these are the two, you can say, problematic borders right now between Nagaland and Mizoram, and relatively less problematic between Meghalaya and Arunachal, which is on the verge of getting solved. So প্ৰথমতে আমি difficult to পঢ়ি ললো, এতিয়া আমি যিটো আমাৰ মানে where good news is in sight। ঠিক আছে, till we meet again, thank you.